to Opening Night Theater. How are you all doing tonight?
Yeah!
Good? Yeah! Woo! We have a wonderful episode for you tonight, a very special episode because tonight is our special Halloween episode. So be very, very scared. So just to, for those of you who don't know what Opening Night Theater is, it's an improv show where anything can happen. Even we don't know what's going to come out of our mouths tonight, so that's the reason to be scared enough, right? All right, so without further ado, let's bring on our performers. First up, Pamela Bird. Lee Huntington. Dawn Hurst. Melinda Spidey. And last but not least, Alec Weisbrooks. All right, folks, first up, we'll be playing the dating game. Dawn is going to step out for us. Dawn is going to be looking for a date. Now, the other three performers, Melinda, Lee, and Pamela, will be our lovely guests here on the dating game. They'll be playing popular characters, which were written down just moments ago, and I'm going to give each of them a character to play. Now, what's going to happen is that Don's going to come back in. He's going to have to guess through a series of questions who these people are, and then he's going to have to find someone to take home for a date. So, who are they? So, looks like. What's that? That's okay. Okay, so Melinda plays Jason Voorhees. Yes, Jason does not talk, but for the purposes of this game, you can talk all you want. So, all right, there you go. Looks like Pam has Freddy Krueger, and Lee has the Great Pumpkin. All right, so let's get started with the dating game. Dawn, you can come back in, please. Hello, and welcome to the dating game. Our lovely guest, Dawn here, is looking for a lovely date for his evening. Let's start with the questions.
It's great. Yeah, so a little bit about me. I'm a Hollywood executive. I thought that Hollywood money would make it very easy for me to catch the ladies, but my game's dried up quite a bit lately. So let's get started. Contestant number 1.
Yes.
I enjoy long walks on the beach and pina coladas. What's your perfect Sunday?
My perfect Sunday is watching you sleep and I dip into your dreams.
All right. I bet you have the prettiest nails, too. Contestant number 2, while we're talking about dreams, tell me one of your favorites.
Hello, you like my mask?
I don't judge.
Oh, I want to cut you.
All right. So that's your dream. Number 3, I like to be treated like a king, like I'm special. How would you show me I'm special? I would take off my top.
What?
Yes. No, please go on.
I can't say the rest of it.
Well, maybe we'll play show and tell later. So contestant number 2. You want to dip into my dreams. If I were to dip into your dreams, what would I see?
Blood.
Blood. Just blood. Just oceans and oceans of blood.
I don't talk much. You have to mind me.
All right. Test number 1. If I dipped into your dream, what would I see?
You see me marking all over your body.
What are you doing to my body?
I make marks. I put marks on it, baby.
Oh, we'd be good friends.
Put marks?
Scratches.
Oh.
Make you bleed.
Oh. Well, maybe you need to trim those nails, Freddy Krueger. Contestant number 3. I want to get back to that thing about your top. Tell me more about that top.
Well, it's green and orange, and it goes all the way around me, and it pops right off.
So it's very easy to take off. Get the one-handed. Can I do it one-handed?
Oh, yes.
I like that. Contestant number 2. So blood. What other things do you like to drink? That's it. Just strong. I think of conversation as foreplay. So how would you titillate me? Oh, we're being very direct. All right. You know what? I got in trouble for that. So I'm glad that you and I are on the same page here. No sexual harassment complaints from you. So number 3. Oh. Now, if I were to be arrested, no, if you were to be arrested, not me, I mean, I'm innocent, but if you were to be arrested, what would you be arrested for?
For rolling instead of walking across the street. I have a terribly bad habit of doing that.
Of rolling? Instead of walking, do you have legs?
No, I don't have legs.
How do you get around?
I roll.
Where do you like to roll to? If you and I were going to roll together, where would we roll?
Well, I would take you home to meet my family in the patch where I grew up.
Patch. Oh, I don't date hill people. Contestant number 2. I don't want to go to a patch. So, where would you take me on a date?
I cut you.
You cut me. That's the date. You just cut me. I think you've met my other ex-girlfriends. So contestant number 3, what would you like to do to me?
What would I like to do to you? I would like to take your top off and see if there are any yummy seeds inside.
Is this a PG-rated show?
Not quite.
Well, I'm sure we can manage seeds. Lots of seeds. Contestant number 2. Say if I were to meet your parents, what's something I should not say to them?
I don't want you meeting my parents.
All right, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for the dating show tonight. Now, have you been able to guess who contestants 2 and 3 are?
No, not at all.
All right, contestants 2 and 3, reveal yourselves.
Jason.
Jason, you could have taken me to camp. That would have been a nice date. Camp, am I right, people? Camp?
Yeah.
All right, contestant number 3.
I am the great pumpkin.
Great pumpkin.
So, who will it be? Who will you be taking home on your lovely date?
The great pumpkin, because I love pumpkin pie.
Exactly. All right, good choice, good
Okay.
choice. All right, give it up. All right. The next game we'll be playing is called the All-Knowing Three-Headed Oracle. Now, here is the audience's chance for a little participation. So, myself, Pamela, and Alec will be playing the all-knowing, all-wise, three-headed oracle. The audience members can ask any question they wish, the meaning of life, whatever they want, and we must answer one word at a time to answer any question that you have. Let's start the all-knowing, three-headed oracle.
Promise like truth or any kind of wisdom, but probably more so than Facebook. So here we go. Anybody have a question they want to ask? Anybody at all? Yes, you.
How deep is the ocean?
How deep is the ocean?
It
Is.
Deep. It's very true. The ocean is deep. There we go. It's maybe a deeper question. got that.
Can you give me directions how to walk?
Directions on how to walk.
Don't.
Think.
Hard.
If you think about it, you look silly. Maybe don't think. What else we got? You don't have to think that hard. We're obviously not thinking hard. Anything else?
Why is an IV often mistaken for TV?
Why is an IV mistaken for TV?
They.
Think.
Hard.
Alright, so I was wrong. Maybe Facebook will give you better answers. Alright, I'll take one more.
What is? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Go.
I do. It don't matter. I'll take whoever.
What is Beyonce?
What is Beyonce?
She.
Thinks.
Hard.
Alright. I'm sure that was very illuminating for all of us. Alright, everyone give the three-headed oracle a nice hand.
All right, before we go any further, I just want to tell you a little bit more about ourselves. Now, if you are watching this and you're interested in any of this and trying any of this, we have workshops every Saturday at 1 o'clock. So feel free to just stop on by and just, give it a shot. So you might like it. So we have workshops, skits, musical performances. If you have any musical talent, just bring your voice or instrument just along the way, and we'll fit into the show. You can perform in front of an audience. If you're interested, just contact Ray Gamble at openingnight.theater@yahoo.com or visit our Facebook page at Opening Night Theater. All right, so let's get on to the next game. The next game is called the Bucket Game. Now, before we started the show, we had our audience members write down some phrases and sentences down on these pieces of paper in this little thing. So basically what's going to happen is that Alec and Dawn are going to be starting to act out a scenario, but at random points they must open up these papers and read out whatever it says, and they must incorporate whatever that says into their skit. So first, to start off, let us get a scenario from the audience. Let's try to keep it creepy. Let's have a place.
Spider web.
Okay, a spider web. All right, and what is their relation to each other?
What about one's a spider, one's the bug?
One's a spider, one's a bug in the spider web. All right, let us start the bucket game.
So like, you gonna let me go or anything? You're just, it's kind of like, I've been here for like 2 days. I took a nap. You were still there just watching me.
I'm supposed to eat you, but I've decided to go vegan.
Oh, why are you doing that? That sounds awful.
I know, but my parents, they really think I should eat you. But you know what I told them? You know what I told them about going vegan?
What?
I said, may your left ear wither and fall into your right pocket.
Oh, you're just
Because meat is murder.
You're just dropping bombs on me.
Meat is murder. Boom. Boom. That's what happened.
Hey, man, that's cool, you know? Like, I don't believe you, but, I mean, that's fine.
That hurts. You know, I could have eaten you already.
Yeah, like, I feel like you're just, you know, like you're tenderizing the meat, like you're trying to, like, make me think I'm comfortable, you know, like how they show cows, like pastures and stuff on a screen before they, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly why I can't eat you. You know, I saw Food Inc. on Netflix, and now it's like, oh my God, it makes me like just cry out and say things like, Mom always liked you best. She did. She looked at you and she's like, I want to eat him.
Look, I mean, they adopted me, so obviously they picked me out for a reason, you know? And now I'm just here in my brother's web, you know, and I still think you're about to eat me, so you know, it's just like, oh man. Dude, I'm late for my therapist appointment, like, I gotta go. Like, come on, either like eat me or like let me go.
I just really want my parents to accept me.
I want my parents, our parents to accept me too.
But I feel like they adopted you for a reason. They want me to like grow and like you and then eat you to show that nothing bothers me. And I think once I do it, once I just chew you up, Mom and Dad, they're gonna finally look me in the eyes and say, I slay all day. All day.
So you think this is some like training program? Is what you're saying?
This is it.
For like some elite, you know. My whole life is a dark room. You know, just one big dark room. That's how I feel.
Just embrace that darkness.
Yeah.
now.
Hey, come here, man. Yeah, no, this is better. This is better. Hey. Ow, ow,
Give it up for Alcadon. All right. So the next game we will be playing is called Costumes. It's a new game we've never performed it before. So what's going to happen is that myself and Melinda will be choosing from this lovely assortment of costume pieces. We're going to get a scenario, and we're going to have to incorporate those costume pieces into whatever scenario we're given. So let's get a scenario first. Let's see.
Trick-or-treating?
Trick-or-treating.
Oh,
Okay.
you're in costumes. That makes sense.
Yes, that is very true. Okay, and our relationship to each other?
Well, are you in a relationship together, or are you father-daughter?
It is up to you guys. What do you think?
Father-daughter.
Father-daughter?
Competitors for the candy.
What's that?
Competitors.
Competitors for the candy. Okay. Let us start the costume game.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I say, young miss, what are you doing with that bag of candy? You know that this is my street. It's my street, I tell you, and it's my candy.
No, it's my candy. I got it fair and square. I went around to all the houses. See, went here, that house. I went over here to this house. I went to all the houses, all of them. It's
I
mine.
say.
It's mine. They liked my crab costume. They liked it.
That
They
is
liked my
no
crab
way
costume.
for a proper lady to behave. You know that? You're supposed to be all polite. You're not supposed to be on your knees, walking along like this. You must stand up straight. Here, stand up straight.
I'm a crab.
I
I'm
know
many
your
legs.
crab. It's time to start acting like a sophisticated crab. Be king or queen crab. Be the queen crab. Show your elegance. You must walk like this. And you must introduce yourself. You must go up to the door and I say, would you happen to have any candy for me, sir or madam? Yes, let's try. You do it in your crab or your own crab way, and we'll see how it goes.
Click, 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 click.
No, that is not right. You'll scare them all away, okay?
I'm a crab.
I know you're a crab. Just don't pinch me, okay? I'm just trying to give you some. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Oh my arm!
I got the
what
candy.
have you done?
Yes, I pinched you.
What have you done? I feel like I'm dying.
Want a Tootsie Roll?
What?
Tootsie Roll.
Oh, how'd you know it's my favorite?
It was a candy I didn't like at the top of the bag.
Oh, maybe you're not so bad after all. Yeah, well, maybe you're not so wrong after all. Maybe you could teach me the crab way of doing things. What is the, could you show me the crab way of trick-or-treating? Walk like that? Okay.
You want to go up to the door, and
Okay.
we'll say it your way.
Okay, all right. I say, do you have any Halloween candy for us, sir? If you please.
Bing bong. You have to wait till the door opens.
Oh, you didn't say that. You didn't. I thought the crab way
Oh,
was
you
to
never
say before.
trick-or-treated before?
Well, no, I have not. I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe I am doing this all wrong. So you have to ring the doorbell first, and then you talk to the people inside. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I didn't know that. Are they going to come, or do we have to go through the window to take the candy away?
Usually they come.
Really? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Well, but what if they don't have the candy I like? You know, what if they don't have Butterfinger? You pinched them. Oh, I knew there was a reason I brought you along.
Yeah.
I knew there's a reason we brought you along. Oh, let's be best friends.
Okay.
Aw.
Here, have some candy.
Oh, thank you. All right, before we go any further, we have a very special video break for you guys. So we'll see you in just a few minutes. Let's start the video break.
Let's start this dance with the snap of the hands. Let's go to town, move it all around. Elect to move with a bouncy groove. Take it side to side in a forward glide. Pop, hook, twist, hook. Now turn around and boogie down. Pop, fold, let your eyes get bold. Shift, twist, turn around and take a dip. Everybody move your body, everybody move your body left. Everybody move your body, everybody move your body right. Everybody move your body, everybody move your body left. Everybody move your body, everybody. Let's party now. Double back to the wall, keep it nice and tall. Then it's all on the hips when you slide and twist. Moonwalk through with some attitude. Then hop, flick, swivel, flip. Jazzy on your toes, do a sexy pose. Take another step, swing to the left. Down with a bounce and finish with a jounce. Take it back to the right now. Take it back to the right now. Take it back to the left now. Take it back to the left now. Everybody move your body, everybody move your body left. Everybody move your body, everybody move your body right. Everybody move your body, everybody move your body left. Everybody move your body, everybody. Let's party again! What a good feeling.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the show. I hope you found that very inspiring. So, the next game we'll be playing is called The Young and the Funny. This is the first time we've done this too. So basically what's going to happen in Young and Funny is that we're all going to be given a scenario. Actually, Alec, Melinda, and Lee and Dawn are going to be acting out the same scenario but on two different sides of the stage. They're going to be acting out different scenes, and what's going to happen is that they're going to act it out soap opera style. So they're going to make it extra super melodramatic. So let's get a scenario. What is happening, or where are they?
Are your scenarios over there?
The,
Come on, Steve, bring it to us.
the mother's car wash, family owned, just burned down.
Okay, the mother's car. You said the mother's car wash.
The family owned.
The family-owned car wash
business,
just burned
it
down. Okay.
All right.
All right. So let us start The Young and the Funny.
Deborah,
Yeah.
Deborah, my darling, the car wash is burnt down, and I don't know whatever
Oh,
we're going to
Jesus.
do.
Oh,
Yes,
pray,
pray to the Lord.
pray. Oh,
Where will we have our balls now? In our snazzy, our masquerade party set for next week. I had my mask and everything. What am I going to do?
Oh, well, I don't. We'll talk to our cousins, Tammy and Joe.
Look at it! It's all in flames!
I know. Your father and I, we worked so hard to bring the water in from the desert just to wash cars.
I really thought the bubbles in the water would like stop the fire. This was my birthright.
I know. We should have washed the fire.
Oh God! But we're only gonna have the masquerades now, Mom. That was what was foam and masquerades. That's what my life was about, and it's all gone.
We will rebuild, Sonny.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! You and your candles! Your candles did this, Mom!
It was not my candles. It might have been my cigarette.
God.
You know, I have a feeling that Tracy, my sister,
Yeah.
burnt it down on purpose for the insurance.
You think so?
I know so.
I wouldn't put it past her. I've never liked Tracy. She was no. She stole my boyfriend in college.
She did what?
Yeah, you didn't hear about this?
No.
Yeah, no. I was all set to go to the prom with Billy Joe.
Wait, this is the 10th anniversary of the prom. The prom.
The prom.
The only prom.
The only prom we have in this town. There are only 5 people in this town.
This is vengeance. It's
This
vengeance, I
it
tell
is-
you.
is- But she stole him right out from under me. Like, I'm like, who you going to the dance with? She's like, I'm not telling. It's a secret. So
Mom. Mom,
What is it, Sonny? What is it? Come on, you can tell me. Come on, Sonny.
your cigarettes did this?
Well,
And I noticed something, Mom. I don't look like Dad. I don't look like him.
you do look like your dad.
So, anyways, I heard they shacked up afterwards.
No.
Yeah, and I've got my suspicion
About?
your brother.
Is he not my brother?
I don't. He's your half brother.
So you're saying is that the deed to the now burnt down car wash is all mine?
Yes, but it's burned down.
It's okay, I'll get the insurance.
She burned down the insurance place too. Don't you remember?
Oh,
Mom.
God.
I don't think you understand how ruthless the car wash industry is. I don't have a legitimate claim.
I do know, because that's how people pass drugs from one place to another. They take the car in the car wash and they open the trunk and they take it out of one car and they put it in another car and they close the lid and then they wash it.
Well, I've just been waxing. I've just been waxing and buffing.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm rich and you're not.
Well, at least they haven't found out about our drug ring. We don't have to cut him in on that money.
What are you talking about? Your mom's been all over the drugs. Why do you think she's so nuts? She's been eating them like candy on Halloween.
It makes so much sense now.
She likes that meds and fires. You know she's going around burning everything in
It's
town.
a dangerous combination.
I wouldn't be
Mom.
surprised if she burns down the place right around us.
What, Sonny?
Yeah, I've been so worried about this car wash because it looks like it's taking a toll on you. I mean, you're only 30 years old, and look at you. Look at you, Mom. It's like meth. Just teeth falling out, gray hair, and sores, and
You're hurting me. You're hurting me. I'm more than 30. I know I am. I know I am. I'm at least 31.
and feeling the bubbles and the meth. It's done weird stuff to your brain, Mom.
It felt good. It felt so good, Sonny. It felt so good. So good. So good.
Thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of The Young and Funny. Now, for our next game is called Change. It's going to involve myself and Pamela. What's going to happen is that Pamela and myself are going to be given a scenario, and we must act out that scenario, but at any time, someone on the side, one of the actors on the side can yell out, change. In which case, we must either reverse what we last said, or come up with something completely different to take this scenario in a completely different situation. So, let us get a scenario from the audience. Where are we?
You're shopping at Walmart.
Shopping at Walmart. Okay, and what is our relationship to each other? Are we
Ex-lovers.
ex-lovers? Okay. All right.
Johnny?
Who are you buying those Wheaties for?
Change.
Who are you buying those diapers for?
You notice the size of those diapers?
I did notice, yes.
They're 6 months. They're for babies.
Change.
You notice the size of those Pampers?
Yes.
They're for grown-up Pampers. You know, they have grown-up Pampers now. You know, you never knew this, but I worked at a nursing home.
Change.
You know, you never knew this, but I worked at a daycare. And the babies are really, really big. And that's what these Pampers are for.
Are you sure you're telling me the truth? Whose diapers are they
Oh,
for?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I can't tell you who they're for.
Change.
I'll tell you who they're for. You know, we've been separated
Yes.
for about 6 months now.
Yes.
It's been a while, you know, and I haven't told you.
Tell
They're
me.
for... Oh, I can't tell you. They're for you. They're for you. They're for our baby. They're for our baby. They're for our baby.
They're for my baby?
Yes, your baby. Your baby. You want him?
Do I want him?
Do you want the Pampers?
Yes, I want the Pampers.
Do you want the baby?
Do I want the baby?
Yes. Do you want the baby?
Yes, but not
Change.
with you. No, I don't want the baby.
Oh, you don't want the baby.
Are you crazy?
Oh, what am
No.
what am I going to do? What am I
Absolutely
gonna do?
not. It's your baby now. It's your responsibility. You left me.
Change.
I left you.
Change.
We left each other. It was mutual. But that doesn't change the fact that I don't want this baby, okay?
Oh, what
You
am I
take
going
the
to
diapers
do? What am I
and
going to do?
Go away.
Hey, listen.
Yes.
Can we get back together?
Change.
Hey, listen. I don't want to be with you at all no more anyway. I'll just raise this baby myself. You got money? I need money. I need money, else I take you to court, baby. I need money for the
No.
What?
I work at this store. I make minimum. I make
Change.
minimum. I am the owner of this store, but you won't be getting a cent. You won't be getting a penny.
Oh! I can take you to court. Yes, I can, and get
Change.
Oh! I don't want nothing from you. I can raise and buy these Pampers all by myself. We had something going on, you and I. Yes, we did.
Change.
Oh, you gonna help me raise this baby? Because we had something. Don't you remember? We had something, baby. Have you forgotten?
Fine. We'll raise this baby, but
Oh.
only if you give me back that box of Wheaties. That's the last one on the
Change.
shelf. If only you give me back those diapers. I need those diapers for my baby.
Oh.
Change.
I need those diapers for myself.
Are you trying to tell me something?
All right, our next game is called Superheroes. What's going to happen is going to involve Lee, Alec, Pamela, and Dawn. Lee is going to start us off. She's going to have a big problem that she's going to have to solve, but she can't solve it by herself. She's going to need to bring in superheroes. She will bring them in one at a time. She'll introduce the first superhero, and then the next superhero will have to come up with a different superhero to bring in. Let's get started with superheroes. All right, so we're in a castle here, and someone farted. That is the main issue tonight. Let us start us off.
Oh, it just smells so bad here. Oh, it's just terrible. I wonder who did that. This is something, I need someone who can clean it up. Is Super Fart Man around?
Super Fart Man is here! I was just walking down the street and I smelled something, so I kind of had a feeling you need me.
Well, I do need
So what's the problem?
Can you get rid of this terrible smell?
What do you mean? You're the one in here, so you had to deal with it. Everybody likes to smell their own brand.
I didn't know people didn't like their own smells.
Everybody likes to smell their own fart, but I mean, I'll open a window or something. This one? Is that fine? How's that?
That's a little better, but I think you need some help getting rid of all this putrid air.
You're right. You're right. This looks like a job for bag of hot air lady.
I am bag of hot air lady.
Hey, we were actually going to play some b-ball, so she was already in the neighborhood.
Well, I am full of a hot air. What seems to be the problem here?
Could you?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Could you blow this hot air out the window?
This is so thick, but I think I can handle it. But you...
See if you push it out the window. I know.
Well, it's so thick.
I know.
Take a deep breath.
Swallow
it all.
Oh,
Fill your chest
wait,
with it.
wait. Oh, this is a job for the man that can get rid of all the funk. The man that can get rid of all the funk. Let's bring him out here.
Funk man?
Funk man?
Funk man. You didn't tell me Funk man was coming.
Hey, girl. I'm Funk Man.
Oh, hooray,
Hey.
hooray.
Hold on now. I see you guys got your basketball. Nobody called Funk Man for no basketball.
You didn't?
We called you because it stinks in here.
Oh, that's it.
Old lady farts.
Oh, yeah.
No.
What's that is old lady farts. You know, they're funky. Because, like, you know, it's also, like,
Just
withered.
because I eat prunes,
Oh.
I can't help it.
They don't even know what's happening until it gets all funky in there. And they call in Funk Man to come in there and take all the
Take care
funk.
of it.
She thought somebody else did it. She was the only one in here when I got here.
I see I'm not good enough to play basketball with you guys, but I guess I'm good enough to take care of the funk.
You the
That's how
funk
it's gonna
man.
be.
Take care of it. You the funk man.
You the funk man.
Work it, funk man.
It's gonna dance this stink out of here.
Now, I heard the back air lady, you got it in you, don't you?
I got it in me.
Now,
You want to work it out?
I want to get it out of you. That's what Funk Man
There you go.
does.
You got it.
It's usually that's a lot easier than usually I have to do it. Usually I got.
There you go.
Work.
Grab it all.
Okay.
You the funk man. Work with this big hot air.
So you don't have anything left?
I ain't got nothing. I gave it all.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, I think she got some left.
more? Do you want me to do it again?
No, don't do it.
Give me all the funk. Get it.
It's a diaper. It's really
Get
not
it.
hard. Just rip it off. And
Get it.
No.
Oh, that's the funk right there. That's the funk.
That's a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm fart man. I'm not diaper man. Oh, get that.
I'll catch you all later.
Put it out the window. But you keep it
Oh
in?
no.
He got it.
You got it.
He got it.
That's how I get the funk. Is you gotta
the
embody
funk,
the funk.
It's over
It becomes one of you.
The air
You're
is
keeping it?
nice.
Yeah, I'm keeping it. Something that funky, you don't let it out the window. You just keep it all. And hey, you know me,
Mm-hmm.
bag of hot air lady.
I got you, baby.
Anytime you got some funk, call.
Can I come with you?
You got enough for me. Let's go. You can play
Can
basketball by
I come?
yourself.
I thought we were playing basketball.
All right, give it up for Lee, Alec, Pamela, and Dawn. All right, before we go any further, we're going to take our second video break. We'll see you in a few minutes. Let's start the video break.
My goodness! You're the young boy from that movie about the possessed doll, aren't you?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Coriander. Oh, that movie scared the beat Jesus out of me. I tell you, I had to box up all of my dolls and put them in storage for years.
Yeah, the doll scared me a little bit too.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, well, you had a freaking doll that was possessed. I was scared too.
Right.
By
Right.
the way,
Well,
you did get rid of it, didn't you?
yeah. You know, it's just a movie. I mean, the doll, you know, it killed it.
Yeah, but it really happened because I saw it. I was sitting on my couch eating soy chips, and I saw the doll attacking you, and everybody loved. I felt so bad for you. I just wanted to reach in the TV and help you, but I couldn't. I tried to warn you guys. I guess you didn't hear me. I would yell, don't go in there! The doll is in there! Run for your freaking life! Nobody listened. I felt so powerless. So you did get rid of it, didn't you?
Yeah, I got rid of the doll. The doll's dead.
Well, let's hope so, because you thought it was gone in part 1, but then it came back for part 2.
Right. I was really scared.
Okay, well listen. If the doll comes back, I can try to help you. You give me a call.
Right. Okay.
Okay, nice meeting you.
You too.
Oh, hey, it's great to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you. What's your name?
James.
James, nice to meet you, James.
Sean.
Sean, it's a pleasure, Sean. Yeah.
I loved you in Wall Street. Your acting was top notch, superb.
Let me get that sheen off my face. You boys don't get out very much, do you?
Well, yeah, well, Wall Street. Great movie.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
It was got an emotional response.
I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. What's your name again?
Sean.
Sean? James. Listen, while you guys are here, could you kind of circumvent this table so you don't come by again? Could you do that for me, please? I mean, you know. Yeah. Does this guy look familiar to you?
Maximum Overdrive, man. I'm sorry. Maximum Overdrive. Sorry. The machines come to life. That big truck scared the bejesus out of me when I was a kid. Really good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, we got to get going.
Excellent. Yeah. Thanks. A little beefy there, but that's all right.
Joe Estevez?
Yes, sir.
I'm a very, very big fan.
Wow, well, thank you very much.
Soul Taker.
Yes, sir.
It was amazing.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
The scene in the elevator when you take the girl up,
up to my loft.
To 7.
Yeah, to 7.
There was no 7.
No.
But yet there was a 7.
There was in my world. There was a 7 in my world. It's my brother John.
John.
Yeah. My fiancée Constance. Yeah. Well, anything.
Silent Screen. That was very excellent.
Thank you very much.
I can't believe that I'm talking to Joe Estevez.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, actually, no, jeez. Kiss of death. The Secret? The Last of the Breed, Hell Asylum.
Did you see that little play I did, Passing the Playhouse?
Passing the Playhouse, I've never been there, but I need to go since you were there.
Yeah.
Echoes.
Could I,
Fatal Pulse? Starstruck.
Aptly put, yes. Starstruck. It's a small world. Yeah, what'd you say your name was? Baby Ghost. Zach, can I just give you a picture, Zach? And
would you please?
I'd be honored, Zach. To Zach.
Z-A-C-H?
D-A-H. Got it. Okay. All the best.
I can't believe Ryan is missing this. Joe Estevez.
Yeah, Ryan would love this.
Guys, Zach, hey, it's been a real pleasure. Thank you very much. It's been great. Thank you. Okay, you have a good day now, and we'll see you soon, okay?
Yeah.
You get some guys like this, and they just kind of this guy. We'll see you later, Zach. Okay, it's been fun. It's been really fun, yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Our next game will be round 2 of the bucket game. You know how it's played. We'll have Melinda and Dawn up here. They'll be acting out a scenario, and at any point they must read lines off of these and incorporate them into the skit. So let us get a scenario from the audience. Where are they?
Sinking ship.
Sinking ship. And what is their relationship with each other?
One is captain, one is first mate.
One is captain, one is first mate. All right. Let us start the bucket game.
Hi, first mate.
Aye, Captain.
I've got a very exciting job for you.
Aye.
As the ship sinks, you're going to be captain. I'm going to get on this boat. Then it's all good now. You've been promoted.
You know what I say to you? Which better have my candy?
That's the best thing about being captain is you get all the candy.
I get all the
candy.
Oh, all the candy on the sinking ship.
Candy over there.
Ooh, candy.
No candy in the life raft. So, you know, as they always say.
But I get the candy.
You get the candy. I get the life raft. It's just like my pappy always told me. Straight out of candy.
Wait a minute. You said you had the candy.
No, lifeboat. Straight out of candy.
The lifeboat's out of candy.
Lifeboat straight out of candy.
But I have all the candy.
You got all the candy, Captain.
Okay.
Hi, Captain.
Okay, well, I just have one question.
Hurry up.
Are you creeping it real?
I am absolutely creeping it real.
You're creeping it real.
You're the captain.
Creeping it real.
Oh, yeah.
Creeping it
You're
real.
the captain. In fact, you know what? Take my captain hat. Look at that. Look at that.
I love this
you know
hat.
what?
Is this real? Real?
Oh, absolutely. The ladies will look at that hat and they'd be like, this is what those ladies would say to you. Are we out of toilet paper?
Of course we're out of toilet paper.
We are.
We've been out of toilet paper all week. You know that.
Hitting that iceberg?
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
I had to use a lot of toilet paper.
Oh, it was so bad. I had said to myself, did you charge 40 candy corn statues to the credit card?
I did. I absolutely did, so you would have more candy corn.
Oh, I love candy.
You got
love
enough
candy corn. I don't like candy corn.
You got enough candy corn though to last the rest of your life.
Well, why don't you just take the candy corn and float away? Leave the life raft.
Well, you know what they say about candy corn?
What?
This fake blood expired in 2007.
Oh!
So
it's no good. It's no good. You know what? I have an idea. If you've got it, haunt it.
That's right. You haunt this ghost ship.
I think we should haunt it together.
Because everybody's going to die on this ship.
Hey, where are you going?
Well, you know where I'm going. You know what? It's like I always tell you,
Well,
Captain.
No, you're my buddy.
Why are you biting my leg?
Because I'm hungry.
Give it up for Don and Melinda. All right, the last game we will be playing is called Goon River. What's going to happen is that we will all be given a scenario. We'll all come up on stage and stand in a line. What we'll have to do is in a line tell who our characters are and build a story. We must go in a line and build our story to its conclusion. What scenario would you like to see?
What about they're walking through the pet cemetery?
Walking through the pet cemetery. Okay. All right, let us start Goon River. There I was, burying my pet hamster, Fido. I know it's a dog's name, but it's a hamster. Just get over it. Anyways, there I was, burying him, when all of a sudden, other hamsters started clawing out of the ground. A whole army of zombie hamsters started crawling on the ground. I was very afraid.
Name's Cletus, the groundskeeper for the old pet cemetery. And I told him, don't go down that road. That road's got zombie hamster army. And he just kept on going. And I told him he was going to make those zombie hamsters very upset. And they were going to come and they were going to take all our tires. Because you know hamsters, they like them wheels. They just keep on going down that road.
My name is Michelle, and I work for the monastery, the mausoleum. I'm sorry, I get all wrong. I work for the mausoleum, whatever it is, and I keep those hamsters up in there. There's a groundkeeper, you know, I kind of like him, but shoot, he crazy. You know, so I go in there and I clean out all the little hamster, little houses, and then I go back on the grounds, and what I do is, nobody be looking, I bury me some seeds by those hamsters, because sometimes those hamsters, they get out, and they come after me. So I bury some little seeds in there, and then I run back and I watch other people go out there to see their little hamsters, because, you know, people like to visit their hamsters, so I just go back into my mausoleum and just look out and just see what be going on. See how them little dead hamsters get on up there and eat some of them seeds.
I am the ghost of the pet cemetery. I haunt the people who come to see Fido and their little hamsters, and even we have goldfish in the cemetery. And when it's nighttime and there are no people around, I bring them all alive, and we have little parties.
I'm Samantha. Craziest thing happened the other day. I was just going to visit my hamster at the pet cemetery. But I got sidetracked because there was like this white ghost lady bringing up goldfish, having a party. She invited me for tea. Strangest thing. So of course I had to sit down and have some tea with strange ghost lady, the goldfish, and then zombie hamsters come by, and I saw little Timmy, my hamster, just running away, going after some like drive-by truck, overturned some wheels. They were just going for them wheels. It's the craziest thing I had ever seen.
Hey, I'm Bill. I'm the sheriff here in town. I used to be a cop in Detroit. I'm like, hey, you know what? I need a break. And I came here and I need to move back to Detroit. Detroit was easy. It was crack. It was meth. You know, robbery. Over here, there's like hamsters. And I don't know what you're supposed to do with hamsters because you can shoot them, but then it gets on YouTube and it looks bad. It looks really bad from the optics standpoint. And I keep telling these people, hey, you know, maybe don't bury your pet hamsters here. And they're like, you don't know anything. You're just a cop. And then they do it. And now I gotta go shoot me some hamsters and explain to the IA.
Hamsters' lives matter.
Hamsters' lives matter.
Hamster alive. Hamster alive.
Hamsters are alive.
Well, after my terrifying encounter with the hamster zombie army, I fought them off as best I could, but I went to the local sheriff, and he told me this was the worst hamster zombie outbreak he's ever seen. He's seen it all. But then I remembered. A couple years ago, I buried my pet boa constrictor in the graveyard as well. And I just hope that, you know, he doesn't get brought back to life. Otherwise, he'll be terrified of those hamsters, and especially the goldfish. He never liked them. In fact, the sight of hamsters is what killed him in the first place. So I'm just hoping that you know, he gets to rest in peace a little bit.
Now, you know, you would think taking care of a pet cemetery would be easy. You know, I just take my shovel here, you know, maybe plant some flowers for him. But no, I got some crazy lady from a monastery planting weed everywhere, and then I got a ghost that's having naked tea parties with hamsters and boa constrictors, and I'm trying to beat the ghost lady with my shovel, but she's a ghost, and it just goes right through her. And so I just don't know what to do. I've talked to the sheriff, but the sheriff's worried about the hamsters stealing everybody's tires. So I'm just gonna keep, you know, de-weeding my graveyard and keep trying to stop these, you know, naked tea parties.
All I say is, one should plant them seeds in those little hamsters, and you got cats, and you got boa constrictors, and you got everybody feeding off of all them fumes and all those good seeds, sure, we won't have no problem in the pet cemetery. That's all I say. Plant them seeds, put them up, get to smoking them, and you'll be all right. Yes, you will.
After I raise all these hamsters, and especially the little goldfish from the dead, we're gonna run away, and when they come back to the cemetery, they're not gonna be able to find anything they're looking for.
So after the naked tea party with the crazy ghost lady, I thought, wait a minute, I trained my hamster. I bet I could train zombie hamsters. I think there's a money-making scheme here, folks. So, go to the hamsters, and they were easy to train. They are addicted to something called seeds. I'm not so sure. I got a whiff. I'm really hungry. I need me some potato chips right now. But that's beside the point. Anyway, so I started training them. I've got them trained, I think. I got them trained. We're going to take on the groundskeeper. Watch this. This will be so funny. Shh.
All right, so things have gone a little crazy here. Department of Justice, they've stepped in. News organizations everywhere, protests over everywhere. Some PETA people smashed the crap out of Starbucks, protesting on treatment of hamsters. It's like they're not alive, like, but they still have feelings. Like, I don't know. They're all hopped up on seeds, on synthetic seeds. And now the hamsters' lawyers in all this. Now there's a class action lawsuit that I violated the hamster's civil rights because I didn't do anything about the ghost boa constrictor coming up out of the grave eating up a bunch of hamsters. What am I supposed to do with that? Meth, I can deal with. Crack, I can deal with. Ghosts, having nakedness, and hamsters hopped up on seed. They're crazy. So now I guess I'm getting arrested. Because the FBI is involved. This whole town is just going to hell. And I'm done with it. I'm done with all this hamster nonsense, eating seeds. Crap.
Thank you so much, everyone. All right, so that's our show for tonight, but let me just tell you once more, if you are interested and you like what you see, you're interested in joining our show, again, we have classes every Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. If you're interested, just contact Ray Gambrell at openingnightheater@yahoo.com or visit us on our Facebook page, Opening Night Theater. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Have a good, wonderful night.
Well, I'm gonna shoot you, I'm your man.